we'll shoot on. Folks, welcome back to another episode of Loud Pike and Trout. This morning we got up and on the cards was a wee trout session up on the River Fane. I was fully kitted out, and to say it was a disaster is an understatement. We just landed up onto the river. We, got the gear together and I weighed in. The idea was to walk the river up maybe a good mile, 2 mile, and just as we were doing that, 20 minutes in, I went down into a hole with the chest waders on, and I discovered that I had a leak not only in one leg but in 2 legs. So that's the waders out the window. So yeah, we weren't going to hang around with cold feet and wet legs, so we jumped in the car and we just headed back home. Now, I'm in 2 minds what to do here next. I'm strongly considering grabbing the spinning gear and maybe heading towards the Greenore area in search of some sea trout, and what would be great, some sea bass. Now, this time of year when the weather's like this, it can go 2 ways. They're either there or they're not there. But there's a possibility, we might even just see something. Saying that, if anyone has any advice on waders, because I now need a new pair of waders, anyone can recommend, anything budget wise? I'm not spending the money on breedables again. I'm buying breedables every 2 years, back to back. So, I'm spending 2.5 sterling, at least 300 sterling at times, and that's been every 2 years to 6 years. And I just think they're absolute disaster. It doesn't work out great for me, so this time around I'm going to buy something for in around €100. If you can recommend anything, get on to me. Right, I'm going to go into the house here. I'm going to grab the spinning gear. I'll be in the wellies today because I've no other choice. And yeah, we're going to go and look for some sea trout and sea bass. It might be a small episode, but if we don't get any fish, we'll get you some nice coverage. Stay tuned. Boom, here we are. So, 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of tracksuit bottoms, and 2 magical journeys later, and we're here. So, instead of I was on the way to Greenore, and I hung a right at Whitestown, and I followed the road right round to the coast, to this beautiful spot here. And it is absolutely stunning. Have a look at this. Why would you want to be anywhere else? So I'm just going to have a wee bit of breakfast. I got a wee sandwich in one of the shops up the road. What's your favourite thing to eat when you're out fishing? Mine today is from Niall Clark's Isles, and it's a sausage and white pudding sandwich because I am starving. So I'm going to get this wee bit of breakfast in. This area is a lot of rocks around as well in the water, which is great. This is exactly the features I'm after today if we're going to be targeting sea trout and sea bass. It's still early in the season, lads, so if we don't get them, we don't get them. But saying that, what really took me here is that good sunny weather, and when you see that sun in the sky, that can draw these boys in here. So hopefully we hit something. If we don't, isn't the weather just beautiful? I'm going to have me breakfast and we'll be back soon. Guys, we're going to wrap this episode up. Sorry we'd no fish today. I did give it my best shot, but I hope you enjoyed all the nice scenery out here in Greenore, and that first spot we were up in as well. It's still a bit early in the season for this carry on. That's not saying they're not there. You will still get the odd sea trout and sea bass hanging around this time of year. You know, they're always sort of on that bay anyway. They don't go too far before they come back up the river to spawn the sea trout I'm talking about. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that episode. I hope you enjoyed the good weather and the good scenery up here around Greenore. I'm going to just take a couple of clips now and we'll edit it into the video and just show you the real beauty of this area. You know, it's absolutely stunning. It's great to have an area like this not too far from home as well. You know, as I said, you can make a family day of this. You can come up here for clear headspace, just to get out of the house. It's great to be outdoors. Like, look at them mountains over there. It's just a stunning area up around here in Greenore, and it's only, you know, it's only 10 minutes 15 minutes from my house. So yeah, blessed to have an area like this, you know, just on your front doorstep. But guys, until next time, this is Padraig at Loud Pike and Thread Angling. We'll have more videos coming very soon for you, and I hope you enjoyed the good scenery today since there was no fish. Thanks very much for watching, and please subscribe.